Comparing two 66 inside strategies. Which one works better? Which one gets you out of the hand faster? Which one allows you to get your bets pressed up quicker? Let's take a look. What is up, everybody? Chris with SDGen here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are back with another video. Yes, I know there's been a slight hiatus. DGen's had some shit going on in his life. All right, so we are back though, and today we're gonna go over the 66 insides, and we're gonna compare them. All right, so recently I've been rolling out a 66 inside that was sent to me by Ted, which I really do like. And then people were asking if I can compare it to the Skill 66. So that is what we are going to do today. All right. So Skill 66 rack will be right here on the left. Ted's 66 inside will be over there. All right. And without further ado, let's get a point set because we don't need a line bet for either one of them. And here we go. Come out 7 does nada for nobody. But DGen is back. Shall be pumping out some more videos. AC Deuce. Oop, I rolled it. It was an ace deuce, I promise. Yeah, had some stuff going on. So took a little break. And we back. All right, 639. That is our point. All right, so the initial setup on these bets is going to look very, very similar. All right. Why? Because they're both 66 inside. All right. So for the skill 66, right? We'll drop 70. Okay. And it's going to look like 66 inside. Now, for the skill 66, you do need a $10 table. All right, for Ted's version, you don't. Play it on a $15 table. You play it on whatever version table you want. 4 change back to us for this. And we're going to do the same exact thing here. We'll drop out 70. Okay. And we'll get situated. Oh, that's a little too much. There we go. 4 change. All right. Here we go. Let's compare these two versions, shall we? And we've got a PSO right off the bat. PSO right off the bat. All right, so I'm not going to break down all the chips that are up there. All right, I'm just going to buy them back because I can. All right, so we're going to drop out 66 from this rack, and we'll drop out 66 from this rack. Okay, and we'll be good to go here, and we'll move on. All right, why? Well, I don't feel like cutting out $66 yet again. Okay, because DGen is lazy. All right, that's why. Both of these racks start with $1,000. Obviously, both are down $66 at this current moment. And we got another 7. Whew. All right. Well, the table said, DGen, you haven't been here in a while. So let's show you some 7s, shall we? Oh, man. Okay. We're going to keep going. Here we go. 617. Jeez. All right. 314. That is our point. All right. 3-1. Okay. The 66 is already set up. So we're good to go there. Here we go. And we got a 4-2-6, the lumber number. All right, so with the 4 and the 2, right? Both are going to get paid $21. So 21 here, 21 here. Now, the move for both of these is going to be exactly the same. All right, we're going to drop out $1 and press 22 inside. Okay, so there's nothing different between these two at the current moment. All right, now we will see some differences later on if we can get there. We'll see if the dice want to treat us even decently. I don't even need them to be that nice. I just need them to be decent. All right, here we go. All right, we're 88 inside on both of them. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, 617. Talk about brutal. talk about brutal. All right. Again, I'm going to take off a unit off of each of these and buy it back. Yes, I know the casino would not do that, but this is DGen's casino, and DGen gets to do what DGen wants to do. So we'll take those down. Okay. 66 from this rack and 66 from that rack. All right. Okay. Can we find us a shooter? That's the question here. And for the folks at home who think this doesn't happen, this does happen. All right. This is pretty standard, actually, believe it or not. All right. 6, 4, 10 out there on the end. That's our point. All right. Come on, shooter. Give me something. All right. Here we go. We got a 4, 3, 7. The 4 is there. The 3 is cracked on the wall there. You can see it, but it's going to be another PSO. Talk about a brutal table. Brutal. All right. Well, again, we're going to drop 66 out of the rack. Here we go. And again, if you're playing this, right, and you're in a casino and this isn't working, this is the time where you'd sit there and be like, all right, am I going to keep doing what I'm doing or am I going to do something different? Right? This is the time where you need to figure out, am I going to do something different or am I just going to keep doing this? Now, obviously, we brought enough money to run this quite a few times. So there's no fault in continuing this, but you might have to read the table, read the dice, figure out what the hell is going on here. All right, 3, 2, 5. See if this shooter will get it done for us. See if this shooter's got anything going for him. Here we go. We got an 8, 5, and a 3. Okay. All right, so it's going to pay 21. Right, and 21. Okay. I need to change from this rack there. And I'm going to need change from this rack as well. All right, so again, 22 pressure inside. This goes back to the rack. Okay, same thing here. 22 pressure inside. And this comes back to the rack. All right, here we go. Midnight does nothing for us. All the dots in all of the spots. Hard 4 does, again, nothing for us. Right, we're only on the insides. Skill 66 needs one more hit to get out of this. Right, but they're down bad. The Ted's version of the 66 inside needs a little bit more. And it's not going to be. It's a 4-3. 4-3-7 out. All right, so that's what? 4 shooters? 4 shooters right now. Not a single one has even made it out of this part, right? 1 hit is the most amount of hits we've gotten. Okay, I'm going to buy it back again because I can. And let's see here if we can get something going, like literally anything going. Now, if you're playing dark, I know a lot of people don't like to play dark, but if you're playing dark, you're making a killing on this table. All right, you are making an absolute killing on this table. All right, 66 inside. Here we go. Should I switch out the dice maybe? Let's switch out the dice. The blues are not working. Let's go with the purples or the pinks or whatever color it is. 5, 3, 8. Does this make a difference? No, but someone's going to tell me in the comments I should have switched out the dice or something. So, all right, 5, 3, 8. That's our point. Okay. We're, 10 minutes in and we've gotten our asses handed to us. Ace deuce, 3 craps. Does nada for no one. 3-1-4. Again, does nada for no one. There's a 628 frontline winner. Maybe switching the dice out had something to do with this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. 628. All right, that's a frontline winner. Gonna pay both 21. 21 here and 21 here, right? Again, we're gonna bump the bets up. We need to drop $1 out of the rack. Okay. That. Drop $1 out here. All right. Coming out. Bets are off. Here we go. Yo. Doesn't help us. Doesn't hurt us. 6-5, yo. 6-4, 10. All right. That's our point. 10. Out there on the end. Big Ben. All right. Let's turn the puck to 10. Can we get out of this? Please. 5-1-6. Wow. All right. Skill 66. Made it out. Okay. The skill 66 has officially made it out. Now, what's going to happen with the skill 66? Okay. Both are getting paid 28 bucks. All right. Now, with the skill 66, it's coming down to 44 inside. All right. I'm pulling all this back to the rack. Now, the issue with this, right, is that we're down a lot. So we're going to need a lot of hits. And to build from 44 is tough. Okay. It's not easy. I'll tell you that. Now, for Ted's version, we're racking that, leaving it at 88 inside. Okay. Here we go. Hard 4 does nada. Does nada. And there is the Cinco Dos Adios. All right, 5-2. So skill 66 made it through. The other one didn't. Oh boy. I'll clean these up this time. Then I'll reset them up. All right. I feel like a Baccarat dealer just raking, or not a Baccarat dealer, a roulette dealer just raking all the money in. Okay. Now we are what? 25 rolls in. We are on our 6th shooter. Okay. If you think this doesn't happen in a casino, you haven't spent enough time in said casino. Do we want to see this happen? Absolutely not. Is it reality sometimes? Absolutely. All right, here we go. Next shooter, 617. Okay. All right. People are going to think I have magnets on the table because I'm trying to show. I'm actually trying to show how these work differently. But 426. All right. As you all know, you get the good, you get the bad with me. I will show you everything. 66 inside. Okay. 66 out there. 66 out there. All right. We are set up, ready to go. See if the dice are ready. That's the main question. Are the dice ready? Here we go. You can't make it up. 5-2. 5-2-7. All right. Well, Randy is in very bad mood today, apparently. He said, welcome back, DGen. Welcome back to the tables. You're going to get your ass kicked. All right. So 66 out here. All right. We'll leave that up. 66 out over here. We'll drop 75. Get 9 change. Okay. All right. Here we go. 325. That's our point. So, I mean, hell, like a 7 roller would be good. Yeah, I know. I just said the number. 314. Does nothing. Does nada. 6-2. Easy 8. All right. 6 and a deuce. $21 each. 21. 21. All right. Dollar out here. $1 out there. Reposition these a little bit. They're a little too close. Okay. Same thing here. All right, back up. 88 inside. Here we go. 4-1-5. Frontline winner. And that will be enough for the skill 66 to get out of it. Okay. So turn the puck off. Right. $28 each. So 28 here. 28 here. All right. Now, again, Ted's version staying up. Skill 66 is coming down to 44 inside. All right. So that's regressed down. That one's out of the hand. It's like 2 for 6 getting out of the hand. The other one's 0 for 6 getting out of the hand. They should not be here. Oh, huh. 6-5, yeah, I'm not going to pay it. I'm just going to put it back in the rack because I'm stupid and forgot. Okay. 6-5, yo. Here we go. 6-3-9. All right. 9 is the point. Can't even show you the pressing. We haven't even gotten there yet. If we get there, well, we're kind of there for the skill 6. I'm going to half press because that's what skill likes to do. For the other one, we're going to press differently. So, oh, man. Bloodbath. That's a 4-3. I rolled it. It's a 4-3. Should have been able to see it. Ah, who cares? It's 4-3. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to absolute horror on the tables. Right? Absolute horror on the tables. What can you do? What can you do? You can't do anything, right? Let's count up the racks and let's see where we're at. 600, 650, 665, 70, 75, 678. So down $322, something like that. All right. 500, 575, 580, 85, 90. So down a little over $400. So the skill 66 up a little bit right now compared to this one. However, this is part one. part two coming up next. So if you want to stay tuned for part two, I'm literally going to restart this with part two. So check back for the next video if you're watching this as soon as this one comes out. The next one will be out very shortly. We're going to stick right where we are with this money right now. I love you all. Don't forget, you all have a little DJ in you, and I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.